The Colorado got redesigned last year, and they added the Trail Boss trim level, which was a nice addition. But there's a couple things I wish they would have done differently on this truck, and we're gonna go through it. This is available here at Jerry Seiner Chevrolet. They actually have a black one too. So if you would like to purchase this truck, be sure to ask for Keith, the sales manager. Let them know you saw the video. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker, and I'll show you guys around this build. At the very top of the specs, colors, which is the radiant red tint coat, jet black interior, and powertrain. Be sure to pause it for the standard equipment right here. And then base price is going to be $37,300. And here are all the options. So there's a lot of nice features on this truck. I'm not going to go through every single thing, but you have your jet black, off-road assist steps, skid plates. One you definitely want to add is the convenience package, because it gives you the rear sliding glass, defroster out back, and cruise control. So I don't know why they make cruise control an option, but they do. And then with all your options and destination, total price is going to be $44,175. And here's the fuel economy numbers all the way down to the left here. As far as the pricing goes, everything's more expensive, right? I don't know if this truck is out of control expensive because we don't have anything to compare it with. So the Trail Boss wasn't available in 2022, right? I will say though, there's a few things that's missing. Let's kind of go through them really quickly. Number one, no LED headlights. I feel as though with the Trail Boss edition, they should have brought their A game. I'm just being honest here. That is one option that almost should come standard. As far as your front bumper and your grill goes, you have this plastic all the way across, and it doesn't look good in my opinion. There's no fog lights, right? And they should have used like a black trim piece like they did on this grill. You see how it kind of breaks up that cheap look? But yeah, you have that bright black painted trim piece, and they should have done it like here, all right here, all the way over to the other side. And I think it would have made it look a little bit more nicer compared to what you're seeing here. You have this dark gray trim piece that doesn't match anything on the truck. I don't know if there's any other dark gray trim piece, so they could have done better in my opinion. And those things just make the front end look cheap. Now it looks aggressive. Like if you look at the hood looks amazing. But the headlight design, the bumper and grille design doesn't really scream nice to me on this truck. Same thing goes on the fender flares. You have like this big fender flare, gives it that wide stance, but again you have that cheap plastic look on the side of the truck too. Now let's scoot out back really quickly. You do not have an assisted tailgate, and I would have thought they would have made that storage out back standard, so be sure to option your truck with that. I 100% like that storage that they give you. But apart from that, this truck does come pretty well equipped. Like I do like the wheel design. They wrap the wheels in a nice tire. Those are the Goodyear Wrangler Territory ATs. You have an independent front suspension, coilover setup. And like I said, the front end is very aggressive. And I like the fact that they give you the Trail Boss trim level, right? And this one had the upgraded skid plates down below. I believe these are aluminum. And I definitely would option that because it gives it a nice aggressive look. Black recovery hooks. There is no 360 camera view on this truck either. And then here's a better look at those running boards too. I thought for a second that these were rock rails and that the running board part came off, but they actually welded here. So they don't come undone from those running boards. And then here's a better view of the side of the truck. You have a painted mirror cap. So they should have did something similar on the front end with this right here. But yeah, here's your door handles, finishing that same black plastic on the front end. Colorado badge is blacked out. 21-gallon fuel tank. And then you're gonna have 4 leaves in the main pack with a shock absorber. They do give you a E-coated frame, however. Steps built into the back of the bumper. And you have incandescent bulbs for your tail lights, but you have a black surround that makes it look really nice. Parking sensors down below, class 4 hitch. And this truck's gonna have a 342 rear, and they give you a regular tire for your spare. But I do like the black bumper out back. You see how they didn't give it that cheap plastic look? They should have did the exact same thing on the front end of this truck. Turbo Max does come standard with the Trail Boss, which is a nice addition. This engine is the exact same one under the hood of the full-size Silverados. It's going to have 310 horsepower, 430 pound-feet of torque. That is insane power. Now, something else that's nice is it's going to have a fully forged bottom end and a more rigid cylinder block casting and a 30% stiffer crankshaft. So when you think about the overall performance, this is a pretty overbuilt engine too. It's a 2.7 displacement, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. Also, you're gonna have an 8-speed transmission, 342 rear end. Let's check out the interior. As far as the interior goes, there is more cheap plastic, but this being an off-road truck, I'm okay with that because this is easy to wipe off. Have some vinyl right here for your arm to make it a little bit more comfortable. Power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, place for a bottle, a little bit of storage on the side there. This seat does pump up and down, and of course you can adjust it going forward and back and for your seat back. Tilt only steering wheel, but you have the trailer brake down there, and this truck is pretty easy to get in, so you don't have a grab handle right there, which would be nice, but all hard plastic up top there. But again, check out your overall interior. You have the large screens, right? Let's go ahead and push the button to start it up. So a lot of nice features. I love this 11-inch screen. You have this button right here that will help you to adjust what you see inside. So let's go ahead and hit it one time. So here's your trip information for trip 1 and trip 2. You have your speedometer and your RPMs. Here's another view, so you have it broken up for your RPMs and your speed. Shows you some of your gauges down there too. And you can add your navigation to this screen. Have your wireless Apple CarPlay on this side. And yeah, it just makes, you know, driving a truck a little bit more easier. You have this for like your steering angle. You can see what gear you're in, more gauges. Now let's go over here for a second. One thing I like about the GM pickups for the Colorado and the Canyon, you can't even get this on your HDs quite yet. I think it's right here, vehicle status. So if you go in here, they show you more temperature. So let's go to the engine. So they have your battery voltage, they have your coolant, it shows you an actual number for it, transmission. They do give this to you on the HDs, but they don't give you your oil pressure, your oil temperature. The only thing I would like to see is just like a turbo boost gauge, and that's pretty much it. But your trip information can be adjusted in here. You cannot do it on this side, just as an FYI. And on this side, you can remove things from your docking station. If you want to add your vehicle status, for example, in here, you have that option. So you just have to hold it. And you can also move things around inside the screen too. Single climate control, so you don't have dual climate control. You have your auto stop start, caution lights, and then this is like a lane keep alert. 2 USBs, type C, type A. No wireless charger, but this is where it would be at. And then you have different drive modes that will show up on this screen here. So off-road, tow haul, terrain, and then you have normal too. And it shows you like an eye icon, so it'll let you know what each thing does too. And I like that they do that for you. You have automatic 4-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low, and then your regular 2-wheel drive, electronic parking brake. And I like how the interior is designed. And even though the vents are kind of low here, I want to mention the air does still hit you in the face because it's a little bit warmer today. The sun is definitely warmer, I should say, but it's only 63 degrees. Cup holders right there and a place to put your key. A little bit of storage in the center. But yeah, the seats are definitely comfortable. I would like for them to be perforated because sometimes that helps the seat to breathe better, because I feel like these can get a little bit warm. Up top here, they don't give you LED lighting for the interior. And they do provide vanities on both sides. They're not illuminated, however. But I do like the fact that they give you the black headliner. That definitely does dress up the interior. And by the way, they do give you grab handles on the passenger side and out back. So I guess they expect the driver to wing it. And here's just the other side of the interior. A little bit of storage there. Now this seat does not adjust up and down on the passenger side, but I want to show you guys the door really quickly. So pretty much the exact same design as you would expect. Out back, a little bit of storage right here for like a bottle. And these seats do pop up too for a little bit of storage there. No seat back pockets, air vents, no USBs, and no power plug down here either. So there's definitely a lot of things missing. Now that glass with the defrost was an option too on this truck, so just keep that in mind. Now as far as the numbers on the door go, this truck does have pretty good numbers. So for your gross axle weight rating in the front is 3,500 pounds, the rear is 3,600 pounds, and the gross fuel weight rating is going to be 6,250 pounds. All in payload is 1,435 pounds, so it has decent payload for a mid-size pickup. But I hope you guys liked the video. Special shout out again to Jerry Seiner. If you would like to purchase this truck or the black one that they actually have quite a few here. Be sure to check out their inventory. Let them know you saw the video. See you guys soon.